there.
Yeehaw! It's the really big old time radio medicine show, Molly.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad.
Okay, the Frenchies are getting mad because the Muslim women they got 1920s gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's worse than 1920s because they got their head covered up
Yeah,
too,
no,
right?
1920s was like freedom.
Well, no, they had long bathing suits.
Did
women.
they?
Oh yeah, women had like even men did too.
Yeah.
They were pretty covered up too.
Yeah.
But you know, it does look pretty weird, and it is. You know what the French guy is saying is, you know, you gotta leave that behind when you come into this culture. You're going too far. That's too fundamentalist. It's your brain. It's not good
Yeah.
for your brain.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to kind of, you know,
Agree.
yeah. Yeah, if you want to, like, what's the deal with those guys anyways? What's the deal with those Muslim men? I started thinking about it. I started thinking, what's the deal? Are all the women like bonobo monkeys? And if they turn them loose, they'll just start banging everything that moves? Because, like, look what they're doing. They're cutting their goodies out. They used to, like, lock them into rooms. I was watching last night in Spain.
Yeah.
They kept them all locked up in rooms.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I went, oh, are they like bonobos?
No, I don't think so.
I thought, what's the psychology of that? You know what I mean? It's something we'll pursue further on the show. But we should be taken to the bottom so the guys that are doing it can see who they are, see why they're doing it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can do about stuff like that.
Yeah.
It takes many a moon for
Yeah.
stuff to unfold that's programmed into belief systems in the brain.
Yeah.
Perceptions, conceptions, belief systems. Perceptions, conceptions, belief systems. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I want to sing. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill, where I found you. And the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dream came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody. But all of those vows we made, never to be. Oh, we're apart. Oh, part of me still. 'Cause you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. My dad used to love that because they put him in the prison in the Second World War because they weren't sending the checks to my mom. That's what he said. And I believe him now. I sort of didn't back in the day, but now that I've had something to do with the government, I sort of believe him.
Yeah.
So he just said to hell with that and went home and started fishing.
Yeah.
Dyed his hair blonde. And then finally, because he was kind of timid in a way.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't timid when it came to like beating your brains in.
Yeah.
But he got fed up because it was stressing him out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he went and he laid it down. He had a weekend pass. And the guy said, well, go by. He said, I think you... And he probably wouldn't know where to go or nothing by then, I guess, eh? But he said, I think you better have another look at that.
Yeah.
He was like 2 months late. So they slapped him in Blueberry Hill. It's in Alberta. And it was horrible.
Yeah.
Guys were committing suicide. Oh, yeah. They had to... Oh, it was like bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad. So what he did, it was so bad. What he did, they were breaking rock. They had sledgehammers breaking rock. What were they doing with the rock? You know, I don't know. Just torture, right?
Yeah.
Breaking rock. And so he figured out he was gonna take one of these slabs of rocks and break his foot,
Uh-huh.
so he could go into the infirmary, right, and get out of this hell on earth, right? And so I think he couldn't do it, so he got his friend to do it, and his friend missed, and it went down his shin. And ripped all the front of his shin off. He never got in the hospital. He suffered way worse. But he found his trail on Blueberry Hill. And then years later, it'd be about 10 years later, Fats Domino will come out with it.
Yeah.
I found my thrill.
You know what who you really sounded like when you were singing that?
Who?
Randy Newman.
Oh, really? I like Randy. Randy sings like my song, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody not gonna be a thing of beauty after they grow old. Everybody not gonna be a thing of beauty. That's a story, so I'm told. Everybody not gonna be a thing of beauty. If a patient for some compliments, you know that ain't my duty. Everybody not gonna be a thing of beauty after they grow old. Listen now. But everybody, they can get their shit together after they grow old. Everybody, they can get rid of stormy weather with the Acapulco Gold. Everybody not gonna be a thing of beauty. If you're fishing for some compliments, you know that ain't my duty. Everybody not gonna be a thing of beauty after they grow old. It's an original song for the show. Are you gonna sing an original at halftime?
Nah, I wasn't
Whatever.
thinking about it.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna sweat. You look good.